Hey, folks, we continue to track a pretty good thunderstorm out in Starr County right now. It's up in the eastern half of the county between San Ysidro and Rio Grande City. A closer look at it, again, shows that it's got some thunder and lightning in it. This is not severe, but it is putting down an awful lot of rain in the eastern part of the county. You see it hasn't quite crossed the county line, just barely into Hidalgo County, but it's moving southward, so it may clip the extreme southwest corner of the county. Other stuff firing back up around Rio Grande City and Roma, just smaller showers and storms. Earlier we had a storm over the middle part of the county that prompted a flood advisory for a little while. That has since gone away, but still some pretty good stuff down there. Now also down to the south, a lot of folks seeing lightning down to the south tonight. That's the cell down here that's weakening as we speak. It's about 65, 70 miles to the south of the valley, but that's what was lighting up the sky for a time this evening. It's this stuff up here we're going to watch, but again, so far, movement has been toward the south. Now, Future Track grabs it and moves it eastward for a little while by 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, but then it dies, it fades and goes away. So don't be surprised, western part of the valley, if you hear a rumble of thunder later tonight, maybe a brief downpour, but then it's out of here. This thing should move pretty quickly. And then tomorrow, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, scattered showers and maybe a thunderstorm again. Our chance tomorrow stands at about 30%. And then I think it's over after that for us. I think Saturday's a mainly dry day. Sunday's a mainly dry day. We just don't see much of a chance of rain after that. The atmosphere really should be drying out. Now, we say mainly dry. That means there could be, 4 or 5% of the area could pick up a quick shower. But for the most part, after tomorrow, after our best chance tomorrow, there's not much chance of rain left. Of course, this is what we're watching out in the Gulf of Mexico. This is Barry, a tropical storm. You can see it spinning, but notice this north side. There's hardly any clouds in it. It's all on the south side. There's a band of moisture back here, but it gets caught up in this dry air and has trouble doing much. Hurricane reconnaissance planes out there tonight found a lowest pressure right here at about 6:30. Kept flying and flying and flying. Finally found its strongest winds at 61 miles an hour at about a half an hour ago. So it's at 10:20, but it's about 30 minutes ago or so it found that. Still, though, the upgraded forecasts right now, the winds are 50 sustained. Moving to the west at 3. Forecast path takes it toward the Louisiana coast. Tomorrow evening, it's there. By Saturday evening, it's just past Baton Rouge somewhere in that middle part of southern Louisiana. And then it goes northward from there up into the deep south and eventually into the Ohio Valley by the early part of next week. A rainmaker along the way. It's this slow movement that's the concern. Tremendous rainfall could happen right there in Louisiana. It's coming in between the two big highs, one to the west, one to the east. The Rocky Mountain high is keeping it from coming westward. Instead, it pushes it straight northward, and that just takes it out of the Gulf and into the Ohio Valley, and then it's gone after that. Not much left. But I want to show you the rainfall with this thing because there's going to be a bunch. Take a look at this. There's New Orleans, Baton Rouge back to the north of that. And look at this, 6 to 12 inches. Some places could see double that as this thing goes through. It's going to be a significant rainmaker for that part of the country. For us, partly cloudy with that spotty thunderstorm tonight, a low of 78. Tomorrow, we're back up to 97 with spotty storms again. Northerly winds for a time tomorrow at about 5 to 15 miles an hour. Your First Warn 5 accurate the forecast for the next 7 days. We keep it hot, more warmer than normal at least. The normal's 95. We'll be above that every day. Best chance for rain is tomorrow, 30%. Tapers off to almost nothing, and by Monday, looks like it'll be dry across the area with mostly sunny skies once again. That's your updated First Warn 5 forecast. Hey, Joel.